Hello, and welcome to A Few Minutes with Marvin. I inspire those who aspire to make positive changes in their lives. And I want to make this video today about nature and the benefits of nature. And I've done other videos of that sort before, but I feel the need as I'm sitting here grounding myself. And just as a reminder, grounding is, you know, barefoot in nature. I also recommend what they call earthing, laying full body on the grass, even on a big boulder, just to absorb the energy coming from the earth, or as we refer to her in spiritual circles as Gaia, because this is all connected. The trees are connected. The elements, the air, the water, and even fire is connected to the earth. The sun rays coming down, beaming onto the trees, allows the trees to absorb the nutrients, and it goes through their roots down into the earth, which come up in the form of plants and plant life that feed the animals, that feed us human beings. And all those are rich in natural nutrients, organic, of course. That's why, you see the term organic now. Anything that's organic comes from nature and is natural. There's no GMOs in it. There's nothing that can harm your body. If I'm to tell the truth, and I always speak my truth, a lot of the foods that we eat now, the processed foods, are being genetically modified, and we don't know what all's going into that food. You know, it could be bad things. It may not be, but the chances that our foods are being processed in a certain way to lower our immune system, to keep us in unhealthy habits, so that we pay others to cure us or to help us, or hospitals or pharmaceuticals or vaccines. We don't need those things. Honest to God, we do not need any of that. Somebody a long time ago decided that we did, and they profit from it. And I'm not saying that it's all about profit. There are a lot of good things that come out of science and the healthcare systems and mental health care systems, but some of them aren't. And how do we decide what isn't? Well, I made a choice. I made a choice to eat vegan and organic, so I know what I'm putting into my body. And I made a choice to cold train and to do the Wim Hof breathing technique, and to exercise and to meditate and to do Qigong, as forms of boosting my immune system. So I don't have to rely on a doctor or medical advice or political advice or scientific, journals that tell me what I should feel, how I should feel, what cures me. I cure myself. And we've been conditioned to not believe that that's possible, but it's 100% possible. I just turned 55, and I'm the healthiest I've ever been. The healthiest. I lost over 40 pounds in a year. 40 pounds that I didn't think I had to lose, that it was necessary. Because looking at myself in the mirror, I didn't see it. But I cut out all the processed foods. I cut out alcohol. I cut out fried foods and animal product. And I'm eating more than I've ever eaten. I'm not starving, and I can't gain any weight, you know, and it's a beautiful thing, but I also work at it. I do intermittent fasting. I go to the gym a few times a week. I keep a healthy mental state of mind always, no matter what comes in to my situation. I allow it to be there. I accept that it's meant to be there. I process it, deal with it, integrate it, and let it go. And it didn't come easily. It came with a lot of repetition, because if anything, we were taught in schools and religions and all that, if somebody repeats something to you enough times and make you write it down and rehearse and test it, you're going to remember it, and your body's going to, your mind, your body, your soul is going to acclimate it, and it becomes a habit, it becomes routine. Same's to be said about your physical fitness and your mental fitness and your emotional fitness. You have to work at it. You have to repeat the same things. And when you come upon a thing that doesn't resonate with you, for example, judgment, you start recognizing that you are being judgmental. And then you start stopping yourself consciously. And that's the way to get through it. And then anybody else judging you doesn't even matter to you. You don't even see that anymore. It just becomes nothing. And anything can become nothing in your life. You don't have to attach yourself to anything. You don't have to own that beautiful, luxurious car just for status. You can own that car, absolutely. But in the same breath, be able to let it go when it's served its purpose. And that goes for anything: relationships, um, religion, schooling, what you've been taught by your parents. Let it go. You know, anything that you give importance to that's material will keep you energetically in low vibration and keep you in in a state that's not healthy, spiritually, mentally, physically, or emotionally. I'm speaking from experience. I'm sharing my experiences because that's what I created this channel to do, is to live by experience. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not preaching to you. This is just what I do, and it works for me. And I honestly believe that it can work for you too, from my heart. And I send this message out to you with unconditional love and peace and optimism and certainty and self-confidence. If I can do it, anyone can do it. And it's not easy. It's just breaking old habits. And how you break old habits is by creating new habits, new positive habits. So go out in nature, sit in the sun, put your feet, ground on Mother Earth, put your feet in a stream or water. Just sit in presence. It's not about having to meditate. It's not having to think anything. In fact, it's the opposite. Clear your mind of all. And allow, if anything comes into your mind. If it's negative, just observe it and let it go out. And don't give it any importance. If it's something other than that, look into it. God may be trying to tell you something. Your spirit, whatever you believe in is trying to communicate with you. I suggest you listen. That's what I've done. That's what I continue to do. So I hope this message finds you well. And if you're not feeling well, go out in nature and ground. It's going to make a world of difference. Go within, folks. There's nothing in the outside world that can cure you. Only you. And have an amazing day.